Three good bits, three bad bits. In a nutshell, about a destination. It's three bits.
And welcome back to Three Bits. Not to be confused with Not Bearing Hips, Spice Pick and Mix, or Alleys We Can't Fit.
We recently traveled to Casablanca, Marrakesh, Atlas Mountains, Merzouga, Sahara Desert, Fez,
Chefchaouen and Tangier. So today we're going to change things up slightly and we're doing an extended two-part crazy, mad, new decade travel bonanza. And you know where we're going to?
Morocco!
Three Bits. Episode 5. The diversity of Moroccan landscapes. What do you get if the fictional planets of Tatooine and Naboo had a threesome with the marketplace on the moon they call Jeddah, a baby called the Medinas of Morocco? However, that's just the start. Let us now join our intrepid explorers as we venture through some of the contrasting scenery this country has to offer.
Seriously though, Seb and I have traveled a lot, but nothing prepared us for Marrakesh's Old Town or the tiny Medinas in Morocco. The only thing that was missing was a couple of droids and a cantina.
The car-free, sometimes 5-foot wide streets and alleys of the Medinas are a hive of people, mopeds, stalls and animals. You can spend whole days getting lost in just eating and shopping. It can get pretty hectic, but we'll get onto that a bit later.
On the other hand, there is the peace of the riads, which are a type of traditional Moroccan house or palace with either an interior garden, courtyard, and it's so relaxing to eat in the beautiful courtyard, go for a quick swim, soak up the sun, and of course, perfect for Instagram. Follow me at Gold Jewels if you haven't already.
Fucking shameless plug. Listen, venturing outside of the traditional Medinas, if you're not scared of an internal flight or a 13-hour coach ride, Morocco has an incredibly diverse landscape. There are rolling hills reminiscent of the English countryside, a town painted blue by the Jews escaping the Spanish Inquisition in the 1400s, huge rocky canyons, and the Atlas Mountains, which are visible from Marrakesh.
We spent 2 days hiking Toubkal Mountain, which is the tallest mountain of North Africa. We climbed for 6 hours up the mountain, which was incredibly difficult. At the bottom of the mountain, the footing was great, normal hike. However, the higher we climbed, the thinner the trails got and the harder the footing. It was super icy, muddy, along with the altitude, which made it extremely difficult to climb. I was so out of breath and terrified of falling, which made it
kind of hard to enjoy.
But finally, we made it to the Toubkal Refuge, where we were going to eat dinner, sleep. We slept in tiny bunk beds and shared a room with like 40 other people. Eat breakfast and then continue our climb.
So there you have it, guys. A quick introduction to all the landscapes Morocco has to... Oh yes, the Sahara. A nose hair outside of the quiet village of Merzouga, you'll find...
We stayed for 2 nights and 3 days in the desert. We got picked up from Merzouga, and after settling into our luxury camp, we went camel riding at sunset, which was completely incredible.
My brother's ride had an insatiable thirst for camel balls.
There's also hiking and sandboarding, but you can cool off watching the most beautiful stars I have ever seen in my life. And there's also a bonfire to enjoy every night with local live music.
Babe,
What?
I'm sorry. Do you know why you never get hungry in the desert?
Is it because of all the amazing 3-course meals the lovely staff provide you during your stay?
Because of all the sandwiches there.
Can I say that was a bit dry? That was a bit dry.
Luckily, the luxury camps do have private toilets and showers with hot and cold running water, which is a great feature considering you're in the middle of the Sahara Desert. Pro tip!
Make sure to take warm clothes for the nighttime. It gets so cold.
It's over, bitch!
Pro tip! Talking of things to take, guess what? There are no amenities nearby. Even the town of Merzouga is really limited. So we would recommend picking up anything specific before you arrive. As with all of Morocco,
The extra B is for BYOBB. What's that extra B for?
That's a typo.
pro tip, we travelled from Marrakesh to Merzouga, then the camp, back via Merzouga to Erechida airport, and then from there we flew to Fez. We got through both airports and our flight in about an hour and a half, which is obviously fantastic timing. There aren't many flights that come out of Erechida, but if you can sync up your travel itinerary with one, it certainly does beat getting another day-long coach ride. There aren't any overnight coaches available.
There wouldn't be 3 best bits about Morocco without discussing the cuisine. You'll need plenty of coffee
To keep you going after sampling.
All of the deliciousness.
Hello everybody and welcome back to 3 Bits Kids TV. So today we're going to learn about all of the different Moroccan food groups and how often they should be consumed. Yum, 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 yum.
First things first, would you like a beer? Good luck with that, you won't find any here. What not, a drop, maybe some wine. You can stick that where the sun don't shine. In all the Medinas you'll be hard pressed to find a bar or a restaurant with a happy hour sign. Let us keep on with our food group song. Sweet treats are naughty but incredibly nice, and in an abundance in Medina life. Roll up, mind the donkey cart. Here we have yummy, chewy, nutty nougat. It can be mixed with pistachio or honey. Please make sure they don't charge too much money. There are also beautiful pastries galore with baklava, briwa and so many more. Moving down the pyramid, it's time for some tea. Mint and water they pour so precisely. With every meal, it's very commonplace. It helps you relax when there's dust in your face. Juice is incredibly plentiful. You can find it on nearly every other stall. We enjoy our fruits and it goes to show. During our time in Morocco, our favourite was always avocado mango. After the mains at the end of the meal, a platter's brought out. I hope you can peel. Now we get to the staples, of which we would say there are 2. Bread and more bread, plenty for me and for you. And him and her and him. A disc per person, give that frisbee a fling. You can't see how you feel with every single meal. Bread will be the key, you'll be too full to flee. But dry bread sounds boring, I hear you sing. Don't worry, I have just the thing. A healthy, veggie, tasty tagine. Some are to share, whilst others just for you. They have a similar base with a carrot or 2. Don't forget the garlic in this African stew. Parsnips, prunes and potatoes come next. Make this at home for a date night flex. It doesn't have to be meat or fish for that matter, but bring on the eggs and let's get a bit fatter. That being said, tagines are very healthy. Eating well in Morocco, you don't need to be wealthy. So there you have it. The pyramid in all of its glory. These are the foods of our Moroccan story.
Thanks, Teacher Sad.
My favorite
Experience in Marrakesh was a wonderful cooking lesson with Yves Saint Laurent's old personal chef. We learned how to make a tagine. It was in an incredible 5-star hotel with a state-of-the-art kitchen and amazing staff that we befriended and I actually still keep in touch with. We would totally recommend it for anyone looking to learn how to cook or even just improve their cooking skills.
Boom. Right, that's it for the time being, guys. But we will be dropping a part 2 to this with our 3 not so good bits very shortly. Keep an eye on it. hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, destroy the like button. We've got a new one coming up soon with the second part, okay?